everybody, listen up. After I fix my hair, I'll talk about Olivia.
We'll figure it out, yeah.
Okay. The reason my hair goes crazy, I figured it out. Is because when we get in front of this hot light and it's hot in this closet, how do I get an air conditioner in my closet? That's what I need.
You need one of the window ones.
I need a window unit in my closet because it's so hot in here, and that's why I get all flustered. And my hair starts grabbing my neck because feel my neck. Just feel my neck.
No.
Feel my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Is it wet?
Well,
my neck is wet. And I just got ready. Like, it's soaking wet. Anyway, Olivia...
I graduated.
Allegedly...
Yeah, we are not sure yet.
Graduated from high school. Way to go, Livy! Finally, yes!
I know. Aren't
now
you
all I have
so
to do.
Surprised?
No, I'm not surprised at all. I'm just happy. Where'd you get that orange t-shirt?
Audrey got it for you for graduation.
It's really cute.
Thank you.
That was really sweet of her.
I know, she's so sweet.
Oh, can you give me some powder? Look, I'm sweating. I'm drenched in sweat.
Oh,
you guys, what is wrong with me?
I'm not sure, actually.
I think that's a sign of alcoholism.
Probably. Yes, but we had a really, really great party. Is that not the brush you use?
No.
That's my brush.
Whoa, calm down.
What?
We had the most incredible party for this one's graduation because we're so proud of her, and everybody who loves you showed up, and it was so fun. We really made it like a wedding. We'll show pictures in a minute.
Yeah, it was. It was
Can you give me a
so
towel?
Pretty. Are you?
Wait. Oh, God, I just slammed my finger in the door. Did you just see that?
Yes. You need to calm down. You were like, why are you being crazy right before we started? I think you're being crazy.
I am being crazy.
To be honest. You're acting insane.
I'm a little bit, like, out of it.
Yeah, you kind of seem like it.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway, so the party was beautiful, and we did a huge charcuterie board.
Like we turned our dining room table into a charcuterie board.
Yes. And it was, should we show pictures?
Yes. It was actually my idea, not gonna lie.
I need to get a towel to wipe off my sweat.
No.
While we're showing pictures. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. Oh, yeah, start with that one. Okay, look, you guys.
We just laid down parchment.
So, at Kaylin Evans and at Big Mary.
Oh, Tim.
Tim who?
Who was there, Tim?
Oh, yeah, that's sweet. They helped, so it was mostly me and KK and Mary Beth, and we went to Costco. We got all this food. We went to a flower outlet store, and we got all the flowers.
It was literally unbelievable.
Yes,
the amount of stuff.
And I went because Mary Beth lives across the street, so I went over there to work on the flowers, and then I had to go, and she was like, "Oh, just go, I'll do it. Look at that charcuterie board." So she did the flowers.
To be honest, it was a lot prettier in person. The pictures show it, but it literally was crazy when you looked at it.
Yeah, show that one. Oh no, show the close-ups. Yes. One. Okay, so you can see there. I was so KK had the idea of just putting that paper down on the dining room table, and I had a little trouble accepting the fact that we were just going to put food down. Mm-hmm. And it was weird while we were doing it because you're just taking turkey and putting it down on that paper. And then it was absolutely beautiful. And KK totally knew how she wanted it done.
She was so amazing at it. But she was so OCD. She was like, no. If I tried to move anything.
Yeah, definitely.
In a funny way, though.
But it looked incredible. It tasted amazing.
It really did.
So then we had 5 large round tables set up outside. Mm-hmm. And do you have any pictures of those?
I don't. I think you
I do. I'm sweating.
Yeah, no, I probably ate more that night than I have, in a long time.
Yeah, I thought you had gained some weight.
Yeah, I did.
I'm just kidding.
Clearly.
I'm totally kidding. Okay, there's some of the flowers.
That one.
Yeah, that's perfect. Isn't that beautiful? It looked like a wedding, seriously.
It really did. It was crazy.
We had about 30 people, would you say?
Yeah, I think
30?
so.
Yeah. And it was great. It was really great.
It was so fun. I'll show some more pictures.
Yeah. I don't like how they I wish you could just scroll through your pictures.
You can.
That's a cute one of you taking a picture.
Where? Oh no, that's not cute.
Yes, it is.
But
those are the flowers. And we put those together. Isn't that cool?
Seriously. Y'all
I
did
know.
so
Like, I could be
well.
a party planner.
I always say that we should do that as like a side hustle. Like party planning.
Yeah,
or
my
like
career like goes in the toilet.
That's, yeah.
You know, like if we, you know, don't actually get touring back, which we're going to.
But yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah, so congratulations, Olivia. I'm very
you.
proud of you, and I love you very much. And
Thank you.
I am so glad that you're done with school. You don't have to focus on that anymore.
I know.
And I'm sweating. And that you can just focus on your music career.
Oh, yeah, no, that is nice. It's weird. I mean, I feel normal, though, because I've always done, like, summer break and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm on summer break, but it's just weird that I'm not going to, like, start again. You know?
I know.
Like, it's going to be summer, but it's not really. Like, I'm already so busy.
You are.
Stuff.
Like, you are, well, everybody knows you're releasing your EP later on this summer.
Yes.
And you're going to shoot a video coming up in, like, a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And so, things are happening.
A lot of things.
Things are happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very exciting.
What is that? I mean, what's...
I went on TikTok Live, like, 15 minutes
something
ago.
there.
And looks good to me. I don't know what that is, to be honest. I think I need a trim.
Yeah, I think I'm just hot.
Because, like, half of my hair is dead. But I just
Will you
am
please
so
fill the
scared.
back of
No,
my
I
neck?
won't. I don't know why you always ask me to do that.
It's sweaty.
But why would I want to feel that?
I don't know. Just gonna like, but see, even that one wants to stay.
Why do you
Everybody's
wear
gonna
your
get so
hair up?
mad. Okay, I can't do that. I can't do these things. Okay.
Really?
So how is everybody? How was your week? How was your weekend? We have an amazing, amazing guest on tonight that you guys are just gonna love, and you're gonna be hooked on their music, and you're gonna be new fans if you're not already fans. So we're very excited about that.
Yes.
I look like I have on a muumuu too. I'm just not having it tonight.
You're not. I literally walked in your room and I love you so much, but you instantly were like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "What? What's wrong with you?"
I don't know. I'm sad about a couple of things.
That's okay. Everyone can be sad.
Everybody hurts sometimes when the day is long. What's the next word? And you feel like something.
You know how we played Mandy last time we were on here?
Oh, yeah.
Belle and I have been listening to Mandy nonstop.
Really?
We pulled up to Starbucks and we were like, this is so funny.
Yeah, that was my very first dance, I told you, on Dancing with the Stars. And that's when the judge said I look like Barbara Bush.
Yeah. Still one of the greatest moments of...
I don't understand that. I mean, I can understand him saying you look
No,
like Laura Bush. I think he meant to say Laura Bush.
you look like her. They said that you were
Oh, so you've watched
acting.
this episode?
Oh, yeah. No, many times.
I reminded them of Barbara Bush, but like, why? Because
It was the way that... It was like your mannerisms or something. It wasn't the way
But
you
I'm
looked.
saying, let me get this point out. Barbara Bush is the older one. Laura Bush is the one with dark hair. And she's also was a president's wife. So, like, why did they not say Laura Bush? I think he made a mistake.
I'm not sure. Stop looking at my phone.
You subway, don't
I
you
wasn't
dare
looking at
turn
my
that
phone.
over. Livy, you're very disrespectful tonight
important?
again. Wait, what does it say? Someone's giving me the words. When your day is long and the night. Wait. And when you're sure you've had enough of this life, well, hang on. 'Cause everybody hurts sometimes. Let's sing.
Okay.
What's a song that we could sing? Oh, we should have played Letting You Go. I'll sing that for you right now.
No, you're not going to
Yes.
be able to.
I am. This is a song that I wrote about Avery when he was a junior in high school. And I was thinking about, like, you know, he's going to graduate and what's that going to be like. So I wrote it for Avery. I don't care about you. So it won't make me cry.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know.
Loving you is holding you and lifting you up and planting the seeds and then watching you grow. Oh, even though it's hard to do, it's letting you fall and giving you wings so loving you is letting you go.
Thanks, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so surprised you didn't
I love
cry.
the second verse. The second verse says something like, "'Cause time is a lie."
That's the
Wish
bridge.
I could. What? How does it start? Second verse.
I think
Let's just
that's-
play it. Let's play it for them. Play.
Okay.
We'll just play a little part of this song. It's a graduation song, and we'll dedicate it to all the parents who are sad because their kids are graduating. Here it is.
I was listening to this the other day.
Let's turn it all the way up. I wrote this, by the way. Oh, I already said it. Wasn't I brushing the hair from your face? Wasn't I just drying your tears and singing you sweet dreams at night? Seems like it was just yesterday. Suddenly you're 17 and it's just 18 months till goodbye. I'd rather deny it, and God knows I tried. I could keep you here at home, but I know loving you is holding you and lifting you up and planting the seeds and then watching you grow. And even though it's hard to do, it's letting you fall and giving you wings so you fly on your own. 'Cause part of loving you is letting you go.
Love this song. Don't. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm gonna end it.
All of your life I've prepared you to leave. All of your life I've prepared you to leave. Now that little boy's all grown up and it's too late for changing my mind. Nobody ever warned me that the years go too fast.
Don't.
And
Okay,
there's
I'll stop thinking
just
about
no pressing rewind. 'Cause time is a lie. Wish I could set the clock on fire, turn it back to yesterday, but it just keeps ticking away. Loving you is holding you and lifting you up and planting the seeds and then watching you grow. Even though it's hard to do, it's letting you fall and giving you wings so you fly on your own. Part of loving you is letting you go. No matter how I wanna make you stay, you were also born to fly away. Loving you is holding you and lifting you up and planting the seeds and then watching you grow. Even though it's hard to do, it's letting you fall and giving you wings so you fly on your own. Part of loving you is letting you go. Letting you go. Oh my gosh! Okay, you guys, that is on the album Words, and I'm not just trying to sell records.
I mean,
But
partially.
That
is
song
such
will
a good song.
get you. I mean,
Especially this time of year.
oh my gosh, yeah. If you're a parent and you have a graduation student, a student that's graduating.
And you want to cry by yourself at night?
And you want to cry by yourself at night, alone with your vodka and Mio and Monster. But then listen to that song. It's called Letting You Go. It's on the album Words.
Which I was going to say, I think that I have determined that might be your best album.
Thank you.
I go back and forth with that one and Restless. All of them are amazing. There's never an album that's not good. But when I listen to Words, I'm like, wait, I cannot believe...
Your Wi-Fi off. Sorry, a little pause there.
I was saying I can't believe that I was there when it was all going on, but that I didn't realize what you were actually making until now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because you've grown up with me doing that, and you're just like, oh, so Mom's making another... Yeah.
And now I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, you guys should really listen to that album, because it's the first album that I released on my own record label, Born to Fly Records. Mm-hmm. And it really is awesome. There's some very, very sad songs on it. Sarah Evans, who's your inspiration? Well, my kids were my inspiration for that song. My kids are my inspiration for a lot of my music, because
really?
because it's not like a direct influence or inspiration, but when you have children, you love them so much. Like, you love your kids more than anything on this earth. Like, the second your kids are born, I'm gonna cry again. The second your kids are born, you just are like, how do I love this human so much, and I've never even met them, I don't know anything about them, but they're yours, and you just do. And so that gives me a lot of inspiration for emotion, to emote, lyrics, and I'm mostly a lyric writer when I co-write.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's why you watch TV too, because you always get inspiration.
Absolutely.
And you love watching sad things, and we get really mad at you sometimes, because I'm just like, why are you setting yourself... Literally, we'll have like a fun family night, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, let's watch this one terrible scene. Yeah,
like Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, where she goes crazy and beats the hell out of her kids.
One of my least favorite
that
things.
Has inspired me, believe me. Libby, did you get many spankings when you were little?
No, I didn't, specifically because I was a perfect child. But
no, you weren't perfect. You were ornery when you were little. You were like so stubborn. Like right now that you have your hair behind your ears. It's like really stubborn. What's the difference? It's direct disobedience. See, that looks so much better.
No, it doesn't.
Now put him behind your ears.
It doesn't change it that much.
It does, because it makes this part look like you don't care about it.
What do you mean?
I can't believe I could. Yes, that's what I like. Keep it like that.
No, I was definitely rebellious as a kid. I used to get in trouble every single day in kindergarten, which is weird because now I'm not at all.
You're such a rule follower.
I didn't grow up to be rebellious whatsoever, but I remember in kindergarten, like, the little light stop thing where it's green, yellow, and red on red every single day.
Why? What are you doing? I don't know.
I was just mischievous, like, all the time.
Do you know what that means, though? That means that you are going to be a huge star. Like, I listened to you have a Zoom meeting today about your video, and I was so impressed. Like, Audrey and I were going like, Olivia is she's like a businesswoman, a career woman.
That's
seriously.
My stubbornness as a child, I guess,
I think you learned it all from me, but whatever.
Well, I did, but seriously, I was a menace as a kid.
I just remember the time you came home from school and you brought a note home.
Whoa, let's restart. Just breathe.
A note home from the nurse and said, reason for visit, head bumped by locker.
That locker did not like me.
And we all died laughing because we're like, that is so typical of Livy. And we used to call you Duh, Olivia.
Because I was like kind of oblivious in a lot of ways.
You were totally oblivious.
I was like
you were
smart,
so naive.
But also kind of oblivious at the same time.
Well, you're naive and gullible, and you're tender.
Not gullible.
You're tender-hearted, and you're trusting just like me.
Yeah, like, okay, yes and no. Because, like, I can always tell, like, oh, I shouldn't tell that person a secret. Because they would use it against me in the future. And
I always tell my secrets.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so trusting. I make friends immediately. I'm what you call an empath. And empaths, like, want to believe the best in people. And, like, as soon as we meet somebody, if we like them and if we jive with them, then we're like, I love you, and then I immediately want to know everything about them, and I want them to know everything about me. But you have to be careful because what?
I was seeing who that was.
You have to be careful because certain people look for people like us that are open. We're very open people, open to a fault, and we tell.
You are the most open person on earth. I think that's why people are shocked when they meet you, because they don't expect you to be that way, and then they're like, wait, you're like so out there and fun and entertaining.
Yeah, if I wasn't like afraid of getting in trouble or whatever, I would say so much more on this Instagram Live than I do.
Yeah, we're very, very moderate than how we are in normal life.
Totally.
And we're still chaotic. That's to show you how crazy our normal life is.
Yeah, normal life here in the Barker home is just insanity. Mm-hmm. Insanity.
Yeah. I didn't get many spankings, to answer your question. But
no, you didn't. Avery got quite a few spankings. Audrey got the wooden spoon.
She didn't even have to, like, you didn't have to say anything. You just hold it up.
All I had to do was spank her like one time. One time I just swatted her on the butt with the wooden spoon, and from then on, I just would show it to her, and she would run. Or she'd be like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. But Audrey is the most, like, not afraid of me child. Mm-hmm. She really doesn't give a crap.
She does. Maybe you should get the wooden spoon out again.
I really should.
You really should start doing that.
I would try to physically fight her, but she's so strong with her legs.
She would win, for sure.
She would beat the crap out of me.
She is the strongest person. Like, I'm not kidding. I know that, like, females are no match for men when it comes to physicality, but she would put up a damn fight. She would. She's the exception to the rule.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to bring up a political topic. I'm just going to bring up a part of a political topic that shocked me when I found out about it. Okay. So you know how there's the talk about, like, transgender women playing women's sports when they're born a man, okay? I heard a stat, like, this is crazy. The fastest female in all of the world, of all time, the fastest female. And I don't even know who that was. It was probably like I want to think of her name. But she's like an Olympic star. And anyway, fastest female in the world of all time. Mm-hmm. 7 high school boys. I think it was 7, but maybe more. Maybe he said like 70 or something. High school boys beat her record. High school!
Yeah, that's what happened. When the senior soccer team plays the, like, freshman or junior high soccer team, they always lose. I'm not saying that because, like, there are exceptions. Like, you're not going to put a random guy next to Serena Williams and say that he's going to beat her in any way.
Well, if he's not a tennis pro, but, like...
Exactly, but, like, at the same time, you have to, like... It's crazy, but that's true.
And for a while, I could beat our boys running because I'm a really fast runner. Do I just look terrible underneath there?
No, you look fine.
Okay.
Someone said, are you athletic? I am athletic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Yes!
Yes, I am.
But I don't get as much credit as I should because Audrey's so athletic. So am
I, and so is Avery.
No, but it's different. Avery and I have always been like 75th percentile. Audrey's always been 90th percentile.
What am I?
Any athlete. You're probably like 80th.
Thanks.
Percentile. Because, you are
not.
No,
that's good. I said thanks. That's good.
No, I know. I thought you were being sarcastic.
No. When have I ever been sarcastic? Oh, my God. I used to beat the boys racing, like Avery, Braxton, Andrew, and Harrison, and Sara Ashley. Mm-hmm. Until about, I would say, like 7th or 8th grade. And then I could no longer beat them. But that was pretty good to beat them that long.
I agree. I'm proud of you.
And then, so Emma, Avery's girlfriend, has to play in a celebrity softball game coming up in a few weeks. I hope
you're allowed to say that.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe they haven't announced it or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, well. You're the Tom Holland of country music.
Me?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He plays Spider-Man, and he spoiled every single movie beforehand. He would accidentally say what happens in the movie in every interview.
Oh, really?
So that's like a term now.
That's hilarious.
But that's you.
Sorry.
You always do that.
Sorry.
But it's okay. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, it's like episode 3, season 3 of Ozark when...
Ah!
Why haven't you watched that?
Because I'm in the middle of watching Succession.
Anyway, Emma has to play in a celebrity softball game, and so
we have to teach her.
Last night, my sister Ashley was here with two of her girls, Gretchen and Ruby and Iris, and her husband, and so we got the gloves and the softball out, and we were trying to teach Emma baseball because I don't know what kind of cult Emma grew up in, but she doesn't even know which way to run in baseball. She was like, now, what do you do? Well, I don't even know anything about it. So I made her a diagram that consisted of chips and then tortilla pieces. And so the tortilla pieces were people, the chips were the bases. And I tried to teach her a little bit. So then we gave her a glove and
she's not a bad thrower.
And she's not bad. And also we tried to teach her tennis and she caught on to that pretty well too.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking if they get married and have kids, like I do think she has some athletic genes. She just never played sports.
We need to apply them more.
Yeah. But you know, you guys all know the story that last year at the beach, she said to Avery, let's throw the football. Which one of you is Sara? That's hilarious. It's this one.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm Olivia. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm finally getting cooled off.
Thank God.
Why was I so hot? Sorry, I
you're
grabbed your hair.
always hot.
Thanks, Libby. And so, I love that. It's just
you need
bad.
a fan at all times. You need one of those fans.
Get me one.
Okay, fine.
Those are sophisticated.
I know.
Anyway, so, she said, throw it hard. I want to practice my catching. So Avery threw the football to her, and it was a Nerf ball, and it was full of water, and it was very heavy. And Emma tried to catch it, and she broke her pinky. So she left the beach, and her pinky stayed at the beach.
It was like that, like literally all the way.
Yeah.
Do you want to see something weird that I can do?
But I am naturally athletic. All of us are naturally athletic. And I played softball, basketball, track. Wow. How do you even learn that you can do that?
I don't know. I just did it one day, and like...
I can do it too.
But, like, can you do it as well?
Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do,
that's not the same.
What?
Move your thumb.
Anything. How do you sing that song? Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do anything better than you. Everybody wants to always know what my tattoo says. It says Avery, Olivia, Audrey. Those are my three babies.
Which child were you most like out of all three of us?
You. Oh my gosh. You for sure.
Yes, but at the same time, Audrey too. You like her entertaining style.
I was an entertainer.
But not.
But I was super like submissive and, you know, obedient. I was very obedient to my mom.
Sure, you were.
Well, I went through a rebellious phase for sure. But anytime I got in trouble, it bothered me so much.
Jeez. I'm in
Sara
that right
is the most beautiful woman in the world. And three-way tie for Audrey and my oldest, I lost it. So you weren't even in that.
Are you a mother and a daughter?
Me? Yes.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yes. The answer would be yes.
I'm not.
Olivia is only 18 and she allegedly graduated from high school. So at some point, Olivia, you're going to have to provide proof to that
in the
fact.
mail. My diploma's supposed to be coming in the mail sometime soon.
And when will that be?
I'm not so sure. Whenever it does, I will post a picture for proof.
And so you are done.
I'm literally done.
Are you going to go to college? That's what people want to know.
Probably not.
Thank God.
Not next year, that's for damn sure.
Thank God.
But
yeah, we get along so well. Are you kidding me? I get along so well with all three of my kids. Like, we're all best friends.
Yeah.
We are four gypsies.
So close.
We're so close, and that is because I'm so open. If I was, like, closed off and, you know, like, worried about what people think, I don't care what people think, and I also have never, like, made anything taboo for you guys to talk to me about or do. Mm-hmm. Like, we discuss everything.
You've never been extremely strict, which has worked out in your favor. Mm-hmm. Like, we did not need to rebel or be wild or...
Right. I've never been strict about what, like, you do. Like you know...
what parents are usually strict about.
Right. Like, what are the things that I'm strict about? And
you've never been, like,
things.
curfew, like, strict curfew.
Do your homework.
Do your homework. Like, you have to go to school. Well, you tried to make us go to school all the time, but sometimes that didn't work out. And most people would be like, oh, you get to skip school sometimes? And
well, because I wanted you guys with me on the road all the time.
Yeah, there was definitely a reason for all that. It's not like we didn't do our school, but we definitely did it from home a lot.
Yes. But what are the things that I'm strict about?
If there's any way to explain your parenting style to someone, like it's insane a little bit. Like, in the best way possible. Because you're strict about the weirdest things.
Okay.
Like, how my hair looks.
Yes, because if you don't fix your hair or you, like, pull your hair back in tons of braids, I call that direct disobedience.
And that's not you being, like, superficial. It's just because...
You're ugly. Because you look ugly that way.
No, I'm trying to defend you here. People are going to be like, you're so superficial. It's not like that, though. It's not like you're ugly, fix yourself.
It's like, a laziness. So
exactly. It's your number one thing in the world is laziness.
Yes.
If we are being lazy with, like, why wouldn't you get yourself to look good in front of,
Right.
If people are coming over or something, like, make yourself presentable. Like, you're very traditional in that way.
Yes.
Like, be presentable, be ladylike, be all of those things.
Well, if you have two of the most beautiful daughters in the world, you want everyone to see that instead of, like, just not putting any effort into, like, looking very nice and presentable and respectable.
It's more about being proper and presentable, not ugly.
The person goes, she's not ugly.
Thank you. What else are you strict about?
You haven't seen her hair in braids. I'm strict about
braids. She does not
making
like braids.
messes and not cleaning up after yourself. Now that...
What's another weird thing that you're strict about, though?
Like, I don't want you to go to college.
That, exactly. Like, she would prefer me to sit on the couch with her and watch TV than to get my schoolwork done.
Yeah, the high school work. But I mean, I'm not saying I don't want you to not go to college so you can stay home with me and watch TV. I just think that college is, for the most part, a huge ripoff, and it's a scam. And I don't understand why, like, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, then start school. Immediately start biology, science, math.
Oh, you mean like having to take random classes.
Take the random elective classes? That is just a scam, and they just want your money.
It's and then weird.
They're also all of the college professors are so opinionated, and so I have seen people like argue with a college professor about something that's totally opinion, and they give them an F in class, and I just think that's bullshit. Like.
You're right.
That's not their place. Their place is to teach something, not
factual information, not opinionated.
Factual, not opinion. Exactly.
And
so I just, think that college and it's so expensive. And again, why can't you just go straight into what you want to do? And
go to college if you need to.
Absolutely. And if you want to, absolutely go. But don't go to college because you think
that you have to.
Yeah, I don't understand like on Modern Family, we watch that a lot, and Claire is so adamant to, what's the oldest girl? Haley, that she's going to go to college. You are going to college. Yes, you are, no matter what. Well, Haley is into fashion and design and all of that, and so she wants to just go straight into that, and I think that's something to be said for going straight into the workforce.
There's something so weird about your parenting to where you are, like, literally on one end of the spectrum, so hippie and free-spirited and, like, accepting of, you know what I mean? And then on the other end, you're very traditional and proper. It's weird. It's, like, the perfect balance of both. Like, you would never, like, judge anyone for something that they choose to be.
No.
Or choose to do.
Absolutely.
Or the way anyone is. You would never, ever judge anyone. But at the same time, you are, like, very opinionated and strong. I don't know. It's the weirdest balance of, like, but it makes sense. It makes sense.
Well, I think that freedom is the most important word, like,
to
anyone. Everyone should be free to think and feel and do what they want. And I believe that with my children, too, because I respect you guys so much. Because I respect you as human beings. You're not my property. You don't belong to me. I'm not a narcissist, so what you do does not reflect on me, except if you don't wear your hair cute. But what you choose to do and be and all that, you don't have to live your life just because I lived my life a certain way, and so I respect you enough to say you can do and be whatever you want. However, there are, some
guidelines that you should follow.
Right, exactly.
It's just
and I'm really big about being polite and having good manners, sending thank you cards.
That's a huge thing.
Yeah,
yes,
putting as much effort into people as they put into you, and I expect the same back.
What's the number? Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
What's the main thing that will happen when one of us kids, you ask us something and we say what?
Oh, you have to say ma'am.
You'll go, ma'am.
You have to answer with ma'am.
I do that now.
You always do.
No. To Audrey or to people who are younger than me. I swear, not for them to call me that, but if Audrey's addressing you in any way, I'll go, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
because you correct her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well, because it's you have to show respect. I believe in the old-fashioned way of saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. And if I ask you a question, and I used to say to Avery, don't say what to me. Don't ever say what. And so he would go, okay, ma'am's for dinner instead of what's for dinner. But I just think it's I don't know. You should always show respect to elders, and unless people that are older than you are toxic, then you don't have to show them respect. But
you have to find that balance, that perfect balance.
Yes, and try to be a good judge of character.
Exactly.
So should we bring on our special guest?
Yes, I think it's time.
I'm so excited to. Well, I've met these guys before, and also you have to discipline your kids while she's getting this pulled up.
You have to read it because I mess up every time.
My thing is, if you get your kids between birth and 5 years old, and toxic meaning if there's a family member that's older than you that doesn't deserve your respect because they don't give respect.
Yeah, we've always had a mutual respect relationship.
Right.
It's been bad. It's I'll follow your rules if you will, treat me kindly.
You're not my property. You're my child, but I respect you and what your opinion matters to me. And you have your own brain and your own thoughts. And
someone said, suppose your project manager and your team members are not listening to you. What should you do?
Oh, I mean, do they work for me or we're working together?
What would you do? I know what you do.
I don't know because I hate those kinds of situations. I'm not a project person. I've always been an entrepreneur and I've never been good at being in a group sort of situation, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but wait, I was gonna say one more thing. Oh, the person asked, what do you mean by toxic? I just mean you can have a grandma or a grandpa in your family who's a piece of shit, and you don't have to respect those people. You can put up boundaries if but I'm talking about all the normal people in a family who are loving and caring, and then you should definitely treat them with respect and say yes ma'am and no ma'am and all of that. So, but let's get to our guest. Because what's it called? Digress. I digress. Good luck reading this. Do you want me to read it?
Wait, this is so long.
Just start at the beginning because, yeah.
Well, our special guests are both from Kentucky. They met and have been playing music together for over 14 years. They named themselves Everett after George Clooney's character in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, their favorite movie. Love it. They are signed to Broken Bow Records, BMG. Sorry, I get so nervous when I have to read. They released the first half of their album, Kings of the Dairy Queen Parking Lot, Side A, late last year. It's so good. Produced by hit songwriter and producer Luke Laird. The album...
Luke Laird, by the way, really quick, he wrote A Little Bit Stronger. Just throw that out there. He's awesome.
Amazing. The album brings together sounds of Kentucky bluegrass, country music, and a little bit of rock and roll. And Side B will be released later this year. So without further ado, please welcome Brent Rupert and Anthony Olympia from Everett.
Oh, your battery's about to die.
I know.
So excited. I've been watching their TikToks all day. They're literally, because, you know, when someone just sits down with the guitar and starts to sing, or like how we sing on here.
Hello.
Hi.
I hope it works. Hello.
Hello.
I hope it's not our service.
They're frozen.
Can you hear
Wait,
us?
what are their first names? I'm the worst.
Hello.
Brent.
There's some bad service going on.
Brent and Anthony, are you there?
Oh no.
Bowie to Bowie. Can you hear me out there?
Oh no.
Bowie to Bowie.
Well, it says we have full service here.
What's happening? Craig Dunn? Freeze frame. Freeze frame. It's.
You're gonna trick them. Well.
Oh no, we have a bad connection. Can you guys try again?
Maybe leave and come back on. I love when we have That was great, guys. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you guys
Everett.
for coming on the show. That was an awesome interview.
Please try and get back on.
They're quiet, aren't they?
A little bit, yeah. Seem a little shy. Camera shy.
Oh my gosh. Where
Let's
are they?
See. Brother, where art thou?
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, where art thou? Oh my god.
Was George Clooney's character named Everett in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Apparently. Can I tell you a secret?
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually seen that.
I know. She's never seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? What the heck? Libby, slow it down.
I'm going slow.
Look for their names.
I am.
Go
I don't
with
see
that.
it, guys. So if you can come back on and press request to join again, then we will gladly.
In the
put you
meantime,
back
I'll just
on.
keep fixing my hair. That person said the number you've reached is not in service. I don't know what's going on, Craig Dunn. Kentucky is still on dial-up. Are y'all in Kentucky?
Kentucky. There they are again. Let's see if
Okay,
this
here we go.
works.
Big money, big money, big money.
We're here.
Hey!
Hi!
We like to make a dramatic entrance. That was all planned.
It was
How?
wonderful.
I was saying you guys are really quiet.
We don't talk much.
How are you?
Doing very well.
Doing good. We're enjoying your show. You were telling Olivia to put her hair behind her ears, and I was telling Anthony the same thing before. It was weird.
Yeah.
No,
that's
I
weird.
was telling
She tells
Olivia
me
to put
do
her hair
like
in
that.
front of her ears.
In front of her ears.
Oh, okay.
Anthony should definitely put his hair behind his ears. Oh, that looks good too, actually.
Little side mullet.
I love it.
Okay,
Looks
so-
great to me.
You named your duo after George Clooney's character in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yep.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a problem with Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Tell us about it.
Okay. When I came out with Born to Fly, surely you've heard of that record.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Yes, absolutely.
That year, I got nominated for 7 CMA awards. I was the belle of the ball. I had the most nominations of any artist out there. And I was so excited. We go to the CMAs, and the freaking Oh Brother, Where Art Thou soundtrack won everything. Album of the year, single of the year, song of the year, video of the, I did win video of the year. But I mean, isn't that ridiculous? Because it should be artist against artist, not a movie soundtrack against artists. What do you think?
Agree.
I totally agree with that. I think that's a little unfair.
So are you willing to change
it's
your
like-
band name?
Yeah, actually. What do y'all think it should be?
I think it should be
Sarah, or something like that.
or yeah, maybe like Born to Fly or something.
Sarah Olivia?
Sarah Olivia.
I love it.
I love that.
Well, then people are going to be like, well, we already have the issue of, we go play shows and, you go out and talk to people and they're like, so which one of y'all is Everett?
Right.
We are. But so then it'll be like, who's Sarah and who's Olivia? So
Well,
That's
just
true.
That would be another issue.
People say that about us too.
we did have.
You guys are incredible. I was watching all your TikToks today, and first of all, I love your taste in music, because every song that you chose to cover, like, I absolutely love, especially the Daryl Scott song,
Yeah.
Long Time Gone. Because back to me, speaking of Daryl Scott, he and I wrote Born to Fly together.
I know that. I know that fact.
Oh.
I'm such a huge Daryl Scott fan. I went when I first moved to Nashville. A friend of mine took me to see Daryl Scott, Rodney Crowell, and a couple other guys. If Daryl Scott's there, Rodney Crowell's there, you don't really pay attention to the other guys.
Right.
They were great too, but it was at the Station Inn, and from then on out, I was like, this guy's I know all of his records.
He is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I just got to perform with him recently for Marcus Hummon being inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And he's a monster. He's incredible. So how did you guys meet? Tell me your background. And I know that you guys have been on the road with me before, and my band and crew loved you and thought you guys were badass. And I was on the bus doing hair and makeup, so I didn't get to hear your set. But
we did our hair and makeup in the van. So
and I used to do that. I started out in a van as well, and I worked my way up to a crappy bus. So
we met on eHarmony.
oh, you guys did? That's so sweet.
No, I met through a mutual friend. I was given some guitar lessons, and Brent didn't realize how good he was. So, through a little bit of that, we kind of started writing songs and realized we were friends pretty quick. We just started having conversations. You know how it is, like when you immediately click with somebody, you're my person. Like we kind of tied to each other's hips.
I'm your person.
Aww. You're my person too, Titty.
Oh, y'all hook
Sorry,
it
I didn't give all your nickname. Go ahead.
Oh, you take up.
Oh, well, we moved to Bowling Green, Kentucky. We both went to college. I know y'all are anti-college, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm anti-college. So,
I'm
did you come out of college a better person or a worse person?
Both.
Well, I would say better, because during college, all we did was play music for a living. So we played clubs, bars. We even ran karaoke. Anything that had to do with music, we did it for money.
Did you graduate from college?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Why though?
I'm with you, honestly, when it comes to the college. Like, I mean, I know a lot of people say like the college experience or the whatever. Like, but it's to me, it just always felt like it was high school 2.0.
Right.
Like, why do I have to take chemistry? I studied music. I was like, why do I have to take chemistry and history? I mean, I'm cool with taking music history and music theory and conducting and ways to like branch out as a musician. But I learned what smog was in college, which again, it's like, why am I taking? I didn't do very well when we moved to we played a lot. We played almost half of every week, so I missed most of my.
We got a degree in party, I think, pretty much.
We got a degree in beer and cigarettes, more or less.
We had it made there in Bowling Green, because there was one guy who owned all the big clubs there in town. None of them exist anymore.
Yeah.
And so we would play and get free stuff, and even when we weren't playing, we'd go to the bar or whatever and get free stuff. You know what I mean? So
Drinks.
Yeah.
Drinks. We had a good time.
You made it sound like it was extracurricular.
Well, my mom might be watching. She didn't know I drink alcohol.
Oh,
Now see, that's what
kidding.
I was talking about with
I'm
my
kidding.
parenting style.
What's that?
I would not be upset if I knew that my child drank in college. But you're saying your mom would be.
Oh no. That was a joke. She probably about while I was in college, she would have probably. Yeah, she's a sweet woman. She wants the best for me. That's it. We actually we have a song on our record called Mama I'll Be Okay, and it's about both of our mamas. And we have a song called Dang the Whiskey is about a wild night in Bowling Green. So
we have a song on side B that's not out yet. It's coming out later this year. It's called Shunkus Drit.
That is amazing.
I love that.
His mom, isn't she always say like, I don't like
My mom's watching right now too, by the way. I love
Oh,
you,
hey,
Mom.
Mom. I agree with you. Your son should not drink. I don't think that's good for him.
Yeah, and along with us, she's such a big fan of you, Sarah. So
Oh, thank you.
cool. Yeah.
Thank you. I love that title. Shrunk is
Drip.
Drip.
Great. Yeah.
Shrunk is
That's
Drip.
amazing.
That's incredible. I cannot wait to hear that.
Yeah.
Do most people ask you if you're brothers?
We've had it a couple times, but you know, I'm not sure we look too much alike.
No, I'm more handsome than he is.
Yeah, no, you're both very handsome, but I was wondering if you were brothers at first, and maybe your last name was Everett, but now I've got the whole the whole story. So how did you get your record deal?
Man, long story short, when we moved to Nashville, we decided let's really give this a shot. We kind of broke up the band we were in, just, you know, kind of came to a halt and got here. You know, you got to go through doors that open. And Brent signed a publishing deal, and I was still, you know, doing sideman stuff. And
At Seagill.
yeah.
We're actually here right now at my publishing company.
I love that.
So with Brent signing a publishing deal here, it kind of just took off like solo artists. Brent then was able to speak about himself in third person, which was awesome to make fun of him for.
Brent Rupert is very bad for saying that. But I actually did a few shows with you as a solo artist as well. I can't remember where, but
I had a point. So the reason I brought that up is like, you know, a lot of it went very, as soon as we started Everett, like we decided to do music again as like, it's our thing, not like me being your side band or the dude that shows up sometimes and people are like, who the hell is that guy? But like, decided to like do the thing together again. It went super fast. Like we started recording our own demos and suddenly we had a manager and a booking agent and suddenly like there's a record deal offer and we were kind of going like, oh shit, what is happening here? And we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. Within like months, we had a single on the radio where we had just like started Instagram. I think we had like maybe 300 followers. Like we had no idea what we were doing. And not that, you know, social media is like the be all end. Is it end all be all?
Be all end all.
Yeah.
well, you know, Sarah, how it is. It's like we played music together for 14 years and then separately before that. I mean, we've been playing music our whole lives, but it's a completely different ballgame once you sign that piece of paper and it becomes a business. You know, it's like, hang on a second. When I learned to play the G chord, I didn't think I was going to be sitting with a lawyer talking about this, and this. You know what I mean?
Right.
I gotta say though, like I'm very thankful. Like I, you know, haven't been a sideman. Like I played with Brent and Haley Witters and like Jameson Rogers and a few other people, whatever. But like I've got to watch a lot of people, close friends and otherwise, like not enemies, I shouldn't say otherwise, but like do the solo artist thing, and it seems so difficult. And like you have to climb and endure the mountains and the valleys sometimes on your own. And like, doing this together, I feel like I can't imagine not being in a partnership. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we weather this and we
the
sell.
flip side of that is when the paycheck comes, you get to take all the paycheck instead of splitting it.
That's a good point.
But you're right. I mean, I've often thought about that. Like sometimes I'm on stage and I'm like, I just don't know what to say because like, you know, I've done 5 million shows and I just feel like, you know, what can I talk about? How can I be different? And it would be great to have a partner to like feed off of. Like when we do this show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the last shows we played with y'all, I noticed that that Olivia was up there singing with you. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Olivia sings harmony. My son Avery plays guitar for me, and
That's
my
right.
brother Matt plays bass. And then my sisters used to travel and sing harmony with me too. So it's always been a family business. Now, do y'all have siblings?
Yeah, I have an older brother, younger sister.
And I have 2 older sisters.
And are they musical or just y'all?
I grew up playing in bands with my brother. He played drums. He plays guitar too. He actually has a band nowadays too. They're it's like horror punk metal. You'd love it.
I would love it.
Totally.
They're called Prayer Line.
Horror punk metal is definitely my number 3 favorite music.
Hey, speaking of throwing weddings, if you ever need a good wedding song, I would look at their releases.
Yeah.
My
They're
sister-
very sweet.
Yeah.
I can imagine. We should have used that for your graduation.
Oh shoot.
Olivia just allegedly graduated from high school. No one has seen the documentation because she did online school and I could not care less. And so I never look at her schoolwork or, she pretends to be me when she's checking her attendance and all of that. We can say that now because you're done.
Well, no.
And so she
Good for you.
just said she graduated. I don't know that for sure.
I definitely did. I think. I'm waiting on my diploma.
Yes.
Graduated high school.
Yes.
Just high school, yes.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's remember graduating high school. That's a big moment.
It is weird. It's definitely weird.
It is. We would have invited y'all to the party if we had known you already.
I would have loved to come to the party. I remember me and Anthony both were substitute teachers for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Really?
I remember being in front of the class. This is when we were still in Bowling Green. We were substitute teaching in the day, playing music at night. And I remember talking to him and saying, hey, I was feeling inspirational that day. I was like, listen, you guys, these are seniors, okay? I'm like, you can be anything you want to be. Just go out there and give it all you got. Don't settle. Don't settle. Don't settle. And this girl, bless her heart, she raises her hand real slow. And I was, yes. You want to say something? She said, yes. She goes, well, then why are you a substitute teacher? And I was like, I'll get back to work. All right.
Brent was the cool
Wow.
substitute. Like I would go to, we would, teach all the county schools or whatever, but like, they just loved you. Mr. Rupert, oh my God, the girls were nuts. But like, for me, I hated it and I didn't want to be there. It was a paycheck. But like,
Wait, how did you both become substitute teachers? That's like so random.
it was
You got paid good. I mean, it was.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, I mean, good as in like when you're just out of college and you're wanting to play music for a living and you're stuck in between Bowling Green and Nashville.
Right.
Here's what it really is. Like, you call in and say, I can work these days. What do you got? Whereas like another job, it's like you have to work. These are your days. Like when all of a sudden you get an offer to play whatever in 3 weeks, and you're like, hey, I have to have this day off, and they're like, nope. So we're kind of like, why can't I work here anymore?
Did either of you ever get bullied by the kids?
Yes.
That would terrify me.
A little bit, but I don't know.
I did when I worked the Nashville public schools when I first got to town here. When we came here, we were roommates when we rolled into town, and like I figured, I'd do more substitute teaching. It's a great job to fill in the blanks or whatever. But like, man, those kids and I did not go together, and I got called everything in the book because I'm very much a rule follower, But it would, I don't know, it was rough. It was
I
very.
feel like both of you would kind of be like Jack Black in School of Rock.
I have to agree.
Yeah, you would just be that substitute teacher.
Yeah.
Brent was the cool dude, and I was kind of like the hungover guy that's kind of like, everybody just calm it down a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
About that. Well, next time we'll hang, we have some really funny stories about that. But,
Oh, I can only imagine. I would love to hang with you guys. And so tell everybody what you're with Broken Bow Records.
yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that record label. And so when did your first single come out? What do you have going on? What's happening in your music world and also amidst COVID?
Man, well, luckily we got our record finished before COVID hit, right before it hit.
Me too.
Yeah. And so that was good. So we released side A of our record called Kings of the Dairy Queen Parking Lot. Side B is coming out this year. We don't have a date set yet, but
We have had a first single. Our EP was out like 2018, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Slow Roll was our first Led Zeppelin single, and by that I mean like it didn't go over very well.
but that's all
It
right.
happens to all of us.
We're still hanging in there, but we got side B coming out soon. We're so excited about it. We're actually going to the studio tomorrow to cut. The side B's done. We're gonna go cut one more tomorrow evening, and I think that might be the single actually. But so we're just kind of we're there. We're waiting. We got the music ready, and we're waiting to put it out. But it'll be this year for sure.
I would love to do some more shows with you guys.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I love your fans are like amazing. Because we've just done acoustic opening up for you, and that just the way they listen and respect us playing is just amazing. And we were talking to Craig earlier. Craig is our manager, both of us, and he was talking about how you had Tiger by the Tail in your first record.
Yes.
Which I didn't know that. And we listened to it today, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we should do that song next time we play a show together.
Oh my God, I would love that. And I saw
That's
your
a great
TikTok
idea.
of it. Actually, that's the first TikTok that Craig Dunn sent me. Craig Dunn, everybody knows Craig Dunn, like, of my fans, because he's my manager, he's your manager, and he's the best. But I would absolutely love to sing Tiger by the Tail with you. That's the song that got me my record deal, and so it's so special to me. And thank you guys so much for being on the show. It's an hour, so we get cut off, but we wanted to make sure we say a proper goodbye before we get cut off. And I would love to tour with you guys again, write with you or whatever, or have you substitute to teach Audrey so she can finish
Great
school.
idea.
Hey,
Actually.
we're the jack of all trades. We'll be there for you. Whatever.
Seriously.
Thank you so much, Brent and Anthony. The band Everett, you guys are incredible. Check them out on TikTok, Instagram. What's your Instagram, Everett?
Everything is We Are Everett. Everett.
We are Everett. Okay, I love it. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for being
Thank
on our
y'all.
show. Mwah.
We
Bye,
appreciate
guys.
you. Thanks.
Bye.
Take care.
I think you have to end it. That's always so funny.
Oh,
Bye.
wait, is it group hug or high five?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
good.
They were so sweet.
So sweet. That's really funny to me that they both were substitute teachers.
What are the odds of that?
No, I think it was probably on purpose, don't you think?
Probably. They're like, let's go to Nashville. Let's both become substitute teachers.
Or
That
like-
way we'll be able to make our own schedule.
Have free
And
time.
have free time.
That's kind of not a bad idea.
I know,
If
seriously.
you go to college and get a degree.
I know. What are we going to play? Outro.
Some
Some
Everett.
Everett music. Did our thing turn off?
Let me see.
Is it on?
It's on, yes.
Okay. You guys have a great week. Our show is kind of quirky today.
Why? Because
I cried and I was quirky.
You're always
Anyway, thank you so much. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Have a great night and a great week. And congratulations, Olivia.
Hey.
For graduating.
We'll see you later.
I the boys gonna have just a drink or two. And not a left seat on your head, kinda not just wanna get a little loose. But there's a chemical reaction when that brown liquor hits my veins. At that point, you'd be better off trying to stop the freight train.